Want to see what's inside the book? I sure do, so let's take a look. Ah, the history of Ecruteak. Naturally, I know it all by heart, so I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. In Ecruteak, there were two towers. You had the Brass Tower and the Tin Tower. Who resided in the Tin Tower and Lugia in the Brass Tower. But the Brass Tower once burned down from a mysterious fire of mysteriousness of unknown origin, and Lugia sought refuge in the Whirl Islands after that. But unfortunately, the legendary dogs were inside the tower at the time of the fire, and they died in the fire. But who later came back and resurrected them, as it is, of course, a phoenix, and no phoenix lore would be complete without it reviving something. So that is the history of Ecruteak. As you can see, it clearly plays the same role in this generation as the likes of Eterna and Celestic do in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Now there is something that is horribly, horribly wrong with this story when you come to think about it, but I'm not gonna cover that just yet because I'm going to head back to Route 36 right now, because when I loaded the game, I got a phone call from a schoolboy on Route 36 who told me he wanted to give me something. Now I don't remember what this guy here gave me, so we're going to check that out right now, and it is a Firestone! Oh yeah! Firestonage, baby! So with that out of the way, it's time to head to the Brass Tower, which is now known as the Burn Tower. Now, what's so wrong about the story I just gave you? Well, of the three legendary dogs, one of them is a fire type. How does a fire type die in a fire? I have a lot of trouble coming to terms with that. And worse, another one of them, Suicune, is a water type. It's one of the most powerful water types known to man, and you're telling me it couldn't put out the fire? What the hell? And on top of that, as you've seen from the book, the three legendary dogs are said to be extremely quick on their feet. This is all a question of lore, of course, because a lot of Pokemon are faster than these guys, especially Entei and Suicune. But in game lore, those are extremely fast, so you're telling me they could not put out the fire, nor survive it, nor even escape with their awesome speed? That is honestly one of the stupidest stories, and I'm not talking about, you know, how the story sounds stupid, but when you think about it, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up at all. So now it's time to enter the tower proper, and I'm going to switch my lead to Alakazam, since, as I remember, I'm going to get ambushed by Silver right as I enter the tower. Wait a minute! You're not Silver! Oh, it's Usine, the Suicune Hunter! Well, that's how I pronounce his name anyway. It could... Since it's a Japanese name, it might be Usine or something, but I don't care. This guy's Usine for now. Hello, my name is Usine! And one interesting thing about this place is that it's been completely overhauled compared to Gold and Silver. It's completely differently designed because, well, of course, there's Usine right now hunting Suicune. And can I move now? Yeah, I can actually! I was wondering because, well, while the conversation was finishing up, the bad guy, oh, it's Morty. Anyway, he took a step in our direction, so I assumed he wanted to join in on the conversation. But I guess that wasn't the case. By the way, September 12, release day for Heart Gold and Soul Silver in Japan. It's actually very close by. It's a bit earlier than I expected. I expected late September, early October, but September 12 is fine too. I'm not complaining. So is there anything this way? What? You mean I need Rock Smash to get through there? Now it's not an HM and I've already got a TM, but that means I would have to get an HM slave for the sole purpose of giving it Rock Smash, and right now I'm not gonna do that. I might return at a later date, but right now I want to take care of that little red-headed loser. Hey Silver, your mom's a whore! And the fun thing is that, if you believe what I commented on a few videos back, there's no possibility for a witty rebuttal there. Just a week. Yeah, she is a whore, actually. So anyway, as I said earlier, I think that in Gold and Silver, he ambushes you right as you enter the tower, but here you have to come to the center of the first floor. So, it's time for Silver Battle number 3, and this time I'm much better armed than the last time. You got your chance last time, and you blew it. You're not going to get another one. So Haunter comes first. What? Haunter already? Oh, and it's at level 20 on top of that? I wish my Ghastly evolved at level 20. Would have saved me a bit of trouble. So here we go. Psybeam should take care of it in one hit. There we go. By the way, I would advise that you evolve it ASAP, but since you're a reject, nobody's gonna want to trade with you. And that means it's not going to evolve any further until I meet him in Kanto. No joke. So Thunder Punch on Crocodile, that should do it. What? No! It's still alive? And ouch, this is going to hurt. Okay, now I am at half health, but at least Thunder Punch is reliable enough compared to Gengar's Thunder. So there we go. Crocodile's down, so there's a Zubat left and a Magnemite. I was wondering what the fourth one was. It's a Magnemite. So I'm going to send out Quilava to deal with it since, yeah, I think it's the only one that can hit it for super effective damage. And Amber will be more than enough. No need to waste perfectly good Fire Blast PP on a level 18 Magnemite. And another level up! Decidedly, it's a good day to be me. So the last thing left is a Zubat. I'm going to send out Gengar for this one in order to have it see some action. It hasn't seen a lot of action since it evolved, I think. The bug catching contest, and that's it. So I'm not going to take any chances with Thunder. Ice Punch should be more than enough. And that's all she wrote. It was much easier. A much easier battle than the last one, definitely. And another level up! All 3 of my Pokemon leveled up in this one battle. Thank you, Silver! This is why I love battling wimps. It's funny how he's talking like he totally trounced me, yet it was the opposite that happened. Well, except for that shameful hit on my Alakazam. But now, I'm not sure what's supposed to happen here. I've explored everywhere I could go except behind that Rock Smash Rock, of course. I hope that's not where I need to go next. And, oh, I think I got the answer. Something's gonna happen. No! And I fall into the hole and straight into the legendary dog's abode. And look at that loser, talking like it's my fault that I fell into a hole that materialized right under my feet. So, let's see what's going to happen. I'm gonna fall next to the legendary dogs, as I remember. So, let's check it out. They are... Nope, they come out of their stone status. And there goes Raikou, there goes Entei, and Suicune plays around with me a little bit instead of just running off like it did in Gold and Silver. And speaking of running off, that's what I'm gonna do right now. See you next time.